This Esmeralda is gonna be so tanky, guys. And Potato as well. Okay, with 1 and 0-4 KDA is really a good KDA for marksman in the early stage.
So well, but oh my god, Kill VJ manages to secure the buff
GPL,
from the Ranger.
Another ejector comes from GPL here. E2 Mac. Evo Singapore, I think Evo Singapore still could have 1 point. Another point from Execration here.
I
Okay,
agree. But yeah, there you go. Both teams right now. Execration, and they are trying to find wars, trying to find good pickoffs basically. But still struggling to do so as the gold is behind by 4K. I'm just excited. I can't wait to see the items, guys.
Yeah, it's just so annoying. Look at the GPL. This guy, he doesn't want to stop, okay? He just keep bartering all of the members from Execration. He didn't want to let them to maybe have a lot of space as well to farm. Especially for this Rangio. Because Rangio and also Kelra could be a hope for Execration going into the late game.
Yeah, I mean, as a jawhead, and in a leading team is so very, very good. I mean, could zone out players, 5 members even, but yeah, we can see here, fight action. Evo pops up and real world manipulation. Soul is its next target from Execration.
Oh, but it's gonna be a good wall shot coming from Chaknu as well. Soul is going to, yeah, it's down. And now Pokemon is gonna be the next target for Execration. Oh, look at that, the really good brave fighter coming from Renzio. He really wants more, and it's gonna be still 1 for 1, 2 member down for Evo Singapore. And Execration now, they are trying to find a way how to shut down 1 by 1 the member from Evo Singapore. I think that's the thing that they can do right now from for current situation, right?
Definitely a good play for to punish the aggression from Evos Singapore because
Summon Force.
they were going a bit too aggressive.
Oh,
and
well,
here,
Charles
once
is
again,
really a good combo
G
coming from.
down.
Yeah, G has to take down here, and look at that. But it's gonna be another threat as well coming from Evo Singapore. Kalra, he doesn't have the Summon Force. Okay, he already used it when he shut down this GPL, but still, it's gonna still be maybe.
Still, yeah, I think that team fight was for the side, was an advantage for the side of Evos Singapore. But we can see Execration do not want to give this Lord for free. And yeah, we can see the rotations from Kill VJ from the other 3 members. But yeah, Lord has been resetted by Evos Singapore.
Yeah, they just want to bait this Lord, okay? They want to at least maybe trying to make some move for Execration to just, you know, waste a lot of resource skill before they started to have a war. The Chaknu already used his wall charge, and Rangio came as well from the behind with the braver fighter Kill Fiji. He just dived too far though, actually. It's almost though. It was too close. It was too close for Kill Fiji, but Potato gonna be.
He's actually quite farmed up. He has 3 of his core items already completed, so he's really skating very well into the late game. But the issue is that the Esmeralda and the Chang'e on the side of Evo Singapore as well already with the NOD.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah,
look at that. It's gonna be another Orphanita coming from Execration, and Lord is already being secured by the Execration. Evo Singapore, they already lose their momentum, and Pokemon's gonna be the next target, will be shut down by Execration. A good ejector coming from PPL, but there's no follow-up coming from Evo Singapore. So it's gonna be the next target down as well.
this is a huge build-up from the Execration side, and we can see already pressuring with the Lord being at the bottom lane, marching down the bottom lane, guys.
Yep, now Evo Singapore, they have to find a way how to shut down Kelra or maybe kill Fiji in the first place. They cannot, maybe, they don't have to care about E2 Max at the backline here, but ejector comes again from GPL. Chaknu can still run away with the wall charge. Lord is still staying at the bottom lane here, even though Kelra, look at that with the Summon Force up. Oh, it's not easy to shut down this guy, okay? Now Evo Singapore, they have to find a way how to stop the regeneration HP they're coming from Execration. Arashi.
Actually, that was a very well played fight by Execration because if you notice, Terra used the Zaman Force, but he was actually focusing on the tower instead of actually going.
2 members from Execration is at the top 3 basically. So yeah, the Grok being at the top.
I mean, it shows, right? The Chaknu with being so aggressive, actually taking so much punishment, being at the front, no regard for his own safety, and actually opening up the map. It's exactly why Evos is getting pressured so hard right now.
And only died twice, or it gets taken down twice rather, while taking so much damage. So it's a huge effective play from Chaknu.
Yeah, now Execration, they just need to want to stop diving inside the inhibited red of Evo Singapore, and look at that. Execration, they want to play it, maybe I could say objectively. They just want to care about how we take down that turret in the mid lane here, because that's the most crucial part, okay? Execration, if they can take down that middle turret, I can say that they maybe control all like 70% of the map here.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the goal here, Rashi, only 2K, but still Evos could still turn this around if EXECRATION blunders. So what are the winning conditions from Evos Singapore?
For Evos Singapore, they need to actually obviously shut down Kelra, who like to play aggressively, and if you're caught out of position, he also builds either good items with slows, and so if you get out of position and you get caught in the real world manipulation, it's you gotta avoid that.
Yeah, maybe EXECRATION they want to make some I could say distraction. They still have this Harit.
Yeah,
Okay?
that's true.
Maybe it could be, I could say maybe a main damage dealer right now for EXECRATION. But Chaknu already used his vultures. Maybe we just want to see if they already have one Nichols of Durance, especially to shut down the regeneration coming from Kalra and also Renzio.
Yeah,
Look at that.
See, fight has been emerged right now.
Oh, the wild charge hit 3 members from Evos Singapore, but E2 Max is just too free at the backline with the real world manipulation, and Pokemon is gonna be shut down here. Evos Singapore now, they only have 4 members. Potato, oh, look at that! Look at the joke! They're coming
My
from Potato,
God.
but Renzio still have that flicker as well. Oh my God, it's gonna be a nightmare for Evos Singapore. Look at that Skull Fiji with the final blow comes and trying to catch that Soul, but Soul can just run away with the Falling Starman, and even though we see a lot of resource skill that Soul used just now.
2 members are down, but we can see Renzio opening up fights and Chaknu just being the front liner.
Oh, the wild charge again and again. Chaknu is trying to stop the actually GPL with that Jawhead, but Immortality will down from GPL and Soul almost. Now, Evos Singapore, they have to find a way how to defend their base because look at that. Yeah, look at the EXECRATION. They're just trying to focus how to end this game, trying to shut down or maybe even though trying to stop all of the members they're coming from Evos Singapore. But Pokemon comes right into the perfect timing there, okay?
Pokemon comes in clutch for his team. I mean, it was some sort of a gamble right then and there. Thankfully for Evos Singapore, they managed to clear the minions, so to relieve off the pressure. But yeah, right now, both teams resetting with EXECRATION having more control. But Evos, they are looking to take the gamble here, being 1 man up, taking the Lord, guys.
Yep. Now, EXECRATION, they don't have any, maybe a lot of option. They have to counter with
my
Lord!
God.
Oh, it's already being stolen by Benedetta. It's really a good movement. They're coming from EXECRATION. They want to force the team fight here. Potato will gonna be shouted down, and it's gonna be a nightmare for Evos Singapore. 3 member down, and Soul is gonna be the next target. Wow, Maniac, they're coming from Kelra. This is what I said. Okay, Evos Singapore, they have to find a way how to stop this Kelra, but they don't have an answer yet. Arashi. Wow.
Again, in this fight, it's just unfortunate. Like it all began with that earlier fight.
Oh, Meteor Shower. I don't think it's gonna be maybe not a lot of things to do from Evos Singapore.
Game number 1, EXECRATION closes the gap, or basically start to win. Guys, but yeah, that's our take. What about yours? What's your take on the Shin? Will Evos SG take game number 2, or will, of course, EXECRATION sweeps Evos Singapore, guys?
It's interesting because GPL
already
oh, the Abyssal Arrow hit into the girl, but girl still managed to run away with the support coming from Koopa as well. EXECRATION 100%, they don't want to let Evos Singapore to have a lot of gold in the early phase here.
Yeah, that's what they need to do. Looking at the composition, I mean, that fact.
Yep, but look at Sol in the top lane. Yep, Go Fiji. He just wanted to give a poke damage.
So it has spawned, and Soul on that lane has been chunked down quite low, so they might force the issue here.
Yep, but look at that. Oh, at the bottom lane, really a good Abyssal Arrow coming again from E2 Max. I never seen that. Actually, it's maybe it's missed coming from that E2 Max with this Selena.
I think it didn't miss, guys.
As well for this Uranus, to make his regeneration maybe stronger and stronger going into the late game. So realize this Renzio, he just need to do what he has to do. He cut all of the minion here. He got the stack as well. And Chaknu, he's still staying there. He's still there.
He's giving out information, meaning like from the top side, there's no enemies, guys. So Evos SG is either on the bottom side or near the river. So that's just information, and that is a smart play coming from Chaknu.
Yeah, and he even stole that orange buff from Evos Singapore. But meanwhile, at the bottom lane, Terra not really in a good situation with the Rhapsody and also that Sonata still able to run away, but Soul not really in a good situation as well because 3 member they're coming from EXECRATION just stopped him at the top lane. Meanwhile, look at that, Kelra, this guy
survives, escapes, and meanwhile Soul has to get taken down top side. Kelra managed to survive, but at the cost of a turret. So I think it's quite even somehow.
Potato?
Yeah, almost. Well, almost a turret, but yeah, I think it's basically will go down in the next wave. That's not cleared.
The Chaknu, here we go. Our Chak Mamba comes. But yep, Unstoppable Force towards that Pokemon, but he still run away. Oh, look at that! Actually, good flicker coming from Chaknu here, and even a good follow-up as well. She, you know, EXECRATION wants to get the objective as soon as possible. They always try to do something before they get this turtle without any distraction or maybe any contest coming from Evos Singapore.
And right now, EXECRATION just makes moves so fast that there's no time for Evos to recover. Once they just lose a man, like earlier when Pokemon gets focused down, they just immediately push the pace and actually go for an objective before Evos is able to like wait for the response and get in position.
So, yep, look at that. The bottom
once
lane
again.
ejector again and again. Chaknu, our Chak Mamba really come with a good opening, but sadly, the follow-up is not enough from EXECRATION. Meanwhile, going into the top lane here, kill Fiji with the Phantom Execution and Influence Rossi. He just want this potato to die in the first place. But look at that! Look at it! They're coming with the puncture. They're coming from kill Fiji. He made it. He survived, guys.
My God, what a fast hand Kill VJ is. That puncture basically makes him escape, guys. And
amazing.
Yeah,
amazing. Again and again, Unstoppable Force, they want to shut down this Pokemon in the early. Okay, they don't want to let Pokemon has a lot of space and time as well to get his item. Oh, look at that kill PG. Oh, he doesn't want to stop, even though he have to maybe being punished by this Koopa.
Yeah, well, that's
just because he's going against the Vendetta, making sure he has some lane dominance, but the rest of them just dealing straight damage.
Yep, Potato comes as well, but Rangio, he just want to take down that turret at the bottom lane. But oh, it's really a good backup. They're coming from Potato as well with the Rhapsody. Even though they need 2 members to shut down Rangio at the bottom lane, it's, I could say maybe it's a huge impact
advantage,
as well.
Huge advantage from the side of Evos SG, and right now we can see 3 members already filling this bottom lane turret, but Kill VG tries to goes in, doesn't have the good
but the Abyssal Arrow hits. Look at that, E2 Max again and again with a good backup for Kill VG.
Huge backup.
Again, press the issue, knowing that they have to force Evos Singapore into bad fights if they want to contest this turtle.
Yep, but Girl is already realized actually they can contest it, but nope, EXECRATION still able to manage to get the turtle. Chaknu, really low, but he still managed to run away. Some first coming as well from the Kelra, trying to even to back up this Chaknu. Chaknu still able to run away and even survive. Soul is gonna be the next target, but Soul needs to run away because he didn't have a lot of resource skill as well right now. He used it the eye for an eye, and even though look at that, Chaknu, what
Baited.
are you doing?
God, that's a miscalculation from Soul. 0-0 on this Benedetta, and right now EXECRATION, they gain more space. They get the blue buff, or purple buff rather, from the side of Evos SG, and right now Evos SG, this is not looking good for them, guys.
That's true, but Pokemon trying to survive with the Blood Out, trying to run away as well with the Flying Blood, but it's really a good backup coming from E2max with the Abyssal Arrow and also Abyssal Trap. This Selena, even though going into the mid game,
side of EXECRATION, but we can see Soul trying to open things. Chaknu is not the target, but of course they are trying to find a pick-off. But Hilra already with that taunt, with that recall here, and we can see, oh my God, 3 members of Evos here.
And here, members of Evos Singapore are actually kind of pressured to make a play because Ranger is on the
but
bottom
oh my
side.
God, look at this. Chaknu and EXECRATION are trying to defend their top lane, guys, which they succeed. And basically, Lord will be up in 20 seconds, guys.
yes, Arashi.
Yep.
Look at that. Pokemon? I don't think that he can try to run away from this 2 member coming from EXECRATION, but Rangio still managed to survive as well. Even though he has to become the sandbag for the second tier turret in the bottom lane, I think, EXECRATION still managed to maybe keep up all of the domination that coming from EXECRATION. Look at the Kara again and again with the Summon Force. This guy, this Harry, he doesn't want to stop. He just want to kill everyone. 2 member down from Evo Singapore now. It's gonna be a nightmare. Evo Singapore, they are being forced away to just, you know, go back to the base and defend your turrets because we will go for our first objective, Lord, without any contest.
What I find very interesting is that how they ended up being, you know,
Maybe for Singapore they just want to, you know, overcommit it, I could say.
Yeah, they do not want to overcommit, I think. But oh my god, Soul
Again and
getting
again,
caught.
E2 Max. Look at that, the Abyssal Arrow. Oh, he still can run away with the final blow. Coming from Soul, almost. Meanwhile, Renzio, oh, that's really a good. That's another that coming from Potato. At least it's gonna be maybe a buying time as well for Evo Singapore. EXECRATION, they cannot.
Yeah,
they cannot take this, no? It could be a game changer as well for EXECRATION.
And Slord is on the table now, so a lot more urgency on the side of EXECRATIon. They do try and start it, and if Evo Singapore doesn't realize, they might just sneak it out.
Well, and 2 members from EXECRATIon are still staying at the bottom lane. Chaknu realized that Evo Singapore trying to contest it, but it's kind of pretty late for Evo Singapore. They have to go back right now. They have to. Yep, Lord is already marching into the top lane. Evo Singapore, they have to gather up, I could say. Because look at that. It's gonna be maybe the other thing that Evos can do. Renzio still managed to survive, but Chaknu is gonna be the next target. The other target here. His immortality is down, but Chaknu is gonna be, you know, he cannot survive with 4 members that coming from Evo Singapore. Okay, there's a lot of things as well coming from Evo Singapore. Even though EXECRATIon, they are still able to survive with only 4 members, and even though Lord trying to pick up or maybe do something at the top lane, Potato.
4 versus 4 right now, but we can see Lord already charging towards the top inhibitor, but Kilra gets
Summon Force
chunked, but of course there's no really committed fight here from the side of Evos. They want to defend their inhibitors, but wow, we can see the pressure from EXECRATIon. Even EXECRATIon playing a discipline here, guys. They just want to clear the jungles.
And I think it's a very smart move from them to actually not group with the low.
Coming from EXECRATIon. But look at that, Renzio trying to survive at the bottom lane here.
Yeah, that's true. And I just looked at Pupa's items, guys. It is a support, but it is a damage support. So there's DHS, there's Deadly Blade in their items, and as well as Thunderbird.
But look at
big fight.
Kalra by himself in the middle lane, trying to pop up the Summon Force, trying to pick someone.
My
Pokemon is gonna be the first target by EXECRATIon. Renzio still staying in the front lane. Look at that, it's really a good backup coming from Chaknu as well with the ejector. And at least Evo Singapore now they lose 2 members. EXECRATIon, they are trying so hard to push with the super minion coming from the top lane and also the bottom lane.
Things are not looking good for the side of Evos. 3 versus 5 right now, and they're looking for the
Chaknu,
inhibitor.
Subwoofer Force, played too far, but at least he got 1. Renzio trying to maybe back him up. But look at that, again and again, Kara, no one can stop this guy. It's gonna be double kill for Kara. And look at that, it's gonna be wipe out for Evo Singapore. EXECRATIon, they take game number 2.
2-0. The pattern in game number 1 is still on, guys. Match number 1, 2-0. Match number 2, 2-0. 3, and right now 4. Match number 4, 2-0 as well. And